the good news is that we are together again. It's true that only you're not together as we were, but we have, I hope, the same enthusiasm as we always had for the work we are doing and the Torah which we are learning. The Achdus which we had since the Kollel was founded is the same, if not even stronger than it always was. It is true that Zoom is not the same as sitting together in one room, but the enthusiasm can be the same. And Baruch Hashem, the enthusiasm is the same. And that is our answer to these difficult moments. Can you stop there? The Achdus was always the cement of our Kollel. It was made everyone feel happy and at home when we were learning together. It's difficult to reproduce that on the Zoom, but the effort is certainly worthwhile. It's unbelievable that this Achdus, which we manage, which we love, we in this Kollel really love, and that is why we're so fond of the Kollel. The Achdus between all the Chaverim. And it is pleasing today that there is some good news, that I never expected, I suppose we never expected that a small Kollel can have such a huge effect. But we always hoped that we set an example to others, which others will follow. And that has been successful beyond imagination. So, Chaverim, is Yom HaZikaron. And what has happened is almost unbelievable. But the Haredim, through their media, have become part of the Yom HaZikaron. They've adopted it, accepted it, and developed it. And they haven't done it on their own. They have done it together with the army. They have worked out a device whereby they, by saying Tehillim, are able to allot a group who will say Tehillim for each and every soldier who has given their lives so that we shall live. Thank you. Stop there. The organization of the Haredim, which is behind this, is Kikar Shabbat, which is the most popular Haredi media. And the Haredim, it's unbelievable that the plan that they have was supported by the army, by officers of the elite unit Talpiot. former officers of the elite unit Talpiot. A former military commander of the Unit 81 Talpiot worked in harness and produced an application whereby every individual fallen soldier has someone who will say to him for him tonight. And more than that, Kikar Shabbat has shiurim every hour. By leading Haredi Ramunim. And the subject is Ahavas Yisrael. Ahavas Yisrael, as you remember, was stressed by the Chazon Ish. In his Tshuva Shrita based base, he says you have to tie yourself to even those who are not observant with Afsol Shel Ahava. Shlomo Zalman, my Rebbe, Zichrono Livracha, said, although I didn't personally hear that from him, but it's known that he said that before you go and visit the cave of Tzaddikim, you should go and visit the cave of Anshe Tzabah. Stop a moment.
Tzabah, who fell in the defense of the country.
You can take credit for much of this. It was always one of the main aims of our Kollel to combine the Mamlachti Dati together with the Charedim. And they learned together in our Kollel with a harbor for each other, and they loved the place. According to a report that I have, Kikar Shabbat will be uploading 10-minute shiurim on the hour, every hour, Yom HaZikaron. The shiurim will be delivered by Haredi rabbis, and the subject will be the topic of Ahavas Yisrael. You can take credit for that. It was our aim for Haredim to join with Mamlachti Dati without any difference. And it was a great success, and everybody loved the place and continues to love the Chavra. This has gone even beyond that. But we can take credit for starting a trend. My message to you today is we must not relax. You must go Machayel L'Choyel. In this week's Sidra, There is a Rashi, which I suggest, makes exactly this point. That a mitzvah must be carried out fully with enthusiasm. And I tell you what I have in mind. There is a pasuk in this week's Sedra, which is of course very well known. It's Vayikru Yutes Lamed Beis. Mipnei Seva Tokum, Udaltu Pnei Zoken, V'yuresu Melokechu Ani Hashem. There's an interesting Rashi on this. Rashi says, on V'udaltu Pnei Zoken, Yuchel Yatzim Es Enof, K'moish Lo Ru. I might have thought that when the Savior comes into your house, or into your Besmedrash, you can avoid getting up by closing your eyes. The Kach Nema, that's why it says, V'yiresu Melokechu, that you should be afraid of God. God knows what is in your heart. That's Rashi. Now I find this Rashi quite amazing. The Torah is not written for fools. Which idiot would have thought that the Zoken comes in, you just close your eyes, and then you haven't been over on the Nissa. The Torah is not written for people who are totally stupid. It's not something which any sensible man would think is possible. So I thought the pshat is quite different. You get up, they say Matukum, you get up for this old man, yeah? Yuchel Yatzim is enough that after you've got up for the man, you can relax and close your eyes, and you just don't have to do anything for this old man anymore. Tamed loyma v'yuresu melokechu. It means that's your duty after you've got up, because the old man does not need that you stand up for him. That doesn't do an awful lot of good to him. But it's afterwards that you get up for him and you respect him, and you give. The old man tends to be ignored. He's ignored by the younger generation, and that's what he suffers. You have not done the job properly until you have bothered about the man after you've got up. But then you're utzim ve'ezenov, then you close your eyes, finished, I've done my mitzvah. Tamid loyma ani Hashem. God wants something from you. Don't be foolish. Don't think that you've done your mitzvah, you've done what you have to do. It's a continual obligation on you that without B'nai Zoken, that you look after him after you've got up. And so the same I'm saying to our kollel, our chaverim of the kollel. Don't give up. Yuchel Yatzim is Edoth. You think that you can close your eyes, that you've done your job. You haven't. You We have to continue our work and go on. And I hope we will go on, and we will continue our work, and we will go B'chayel el Choyel. Thank you.